When I go to begin this project, I have a blank piece of paper and an ink pad. I just dip my finger into the ink pad to create this type of line drawing. I don't really have a plan when I start. I just kind of let it go with the flow. I added things as I was inspired for them, and I made corrections as I went. I'm making really dark dots by dipping my hand back into the ink pad every single time. In order to create my lighter valued dots, I let the ink on my fingers become a little bit less predominant because it's all used up. So I'm taking the dots and I'm kind of tapping them out a little bit, and I'm not pushing down as hard. You're going to notice that I'm trying different types of textures or different types of lines, different type of dots with my fingers. So I'm going to do some where I use just the tiny tip of my finger to create a small dot. Sometimes I'm going to drag my finger almost to create these lines that are coming out from it. And then sometimes I'm going to use my finger where I'm much flatter, and that way the impression that I'm making is going to be thicker, like you see in this area. As I continue, I just work and add and change and edit how I feel like I'm doing in the moment. I don't necessarily have to have a whole plan, but I can also stop and think and make a decision as I go. Don't feel like you have to know everything you're going to put on the paper before you start. Sometimes the fun of this is when you make a mistake or you change it and evolve as you go. Finally, you'll notice that as I'm trying to finish up my work of art, I want to make sure that all of it looks like it's finished and I don't have any places that are left where they just look blank and unthought about.